for the third or fourth time, right?
Yes, we are meeting. I think fourth time. Yes.
Yeah, fourth time. Yes. So how's the day going with you?
My day is going very good.
Okay, that's good to know about you, Tanya. And yeah, even I'm good. But the summertime, it's very, what to say, we can't move anywhere, outside the house these days, actually.
But
Yeah,
I think enjoy every season.
yeah. Okay, then give me your introduction, please, Tanya.
I am Tanya and I am joining you from Jaipur. If I talk about my academics, I have done my post graduation and I have a daughter also. And if I talk about my hobbies, most of the time I'm watching movies whenever I get time. And second hobby is reading some good books. That's it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, very nice. Good to hear about you. Yes. And I think you know me very well, but instead, for my viewers, I'll give a short introduction of mine. Yeah, that my name is Alka and I come from the city Lucknow. It's the capital of UP. And if you talk about my academic, then I'm a postgraduate and I have two grown-up sons. Yeah, my husband is a retired banker. Yeah, that's about me. Yes.
Okay. So can we talk about a topic if you are interested for this?
Yeah, because every time you give some good topics. I know you are very expert in giving the topics, so I rely on you. So whatever you will give me, we'll try to speak on that. Okay.
Suppose
Yeah.
you are a health minister of India. Suppose
Yes.
you are a health minister of India and you have power also for
Okay.
improvement. Then what will you do for in the area of health and hygiene and hospitals?
Okay. If I were a health minister, right? So the first and foremost thing what I will do if I were a health minister, like I would provide with all the facilities of medicines and hospitals to the poor, to the
Hmm.
poor and to other persons at a reasonable price, at a
Hmm.
reasonable cost. I mean to say, and those the persons who are very poor, to them the medical facilities as well as the hospital facilities, I'll provide them with the free of cost. Okay. And yeah, and in every hospitals, like the specialized doctors, I will provide. In the villages also there would be a good hospitals in the villages with a specialized doctor as well, because in the villages there is always shortage of hospitals, good hospitals and good doctors. And
Hmm.
yeah, in city also I look for that in the hospitals everybody is having the hospitals is having a good doctors. Okay. And with every facilities like hospitals are having with the ICU units and like child care units also. Okay. And yeah, and what to say? Yeah, okay. And one more thing I will provide, like the in hospitals, then there will be testing facilities, like for X-rays, MRI, CT scans. So I will go and I will see that every hospitals has these kind of, not every, but there should be plenty of units over there in the city. Okay. And is also in at least one hospital should be there in the town where childcare units is provided in the hospital. And of course, one more thing, like these days we are having generic medical stores. Okay,
Generic
at
medical store.
most of the towns. Yeah. So that I will go for and I'll look for that every town, every city is providing the generic medical store. They're having the generic medical facilities to provide to the, especially the poor. They all are benefited by. Those medicines are at cheaper cost. Okay, so I'll see that every town has a shops where these generic medicines are sold. Yeah, and and the hospital should have like oxygen plants are most important thing. So oxygen plants as well as the oxygen cylinder should be provided in every hospital, because in Corona times we had seen that a lot of struggle was there with the oxygen cylinders, especially in the hospital. So many persons died. There was so much shortage. So these are the things which, if I would be a health minister, I would provide all these things, especially to the poor. So they should have all the facilities. Yeah.
Hmm. But if I am getting this kind of opportunity, yes, I am agree that health minister are giving so many facilities, so many hospitals also. But in India, there is a high level of corruption. So first, I will hire some persons who can, watch the activities of government hospitals. Because in government hospitals, they are not treated good. Sometimes they are, speaking very rudely to the patients and patient's family also. And I have seen on the television also, there are so many patients, but they are not providing a bed also. They are just, sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, very
They are
pitiable.
taking a handsome salary of the government, but they are not doing good performance in their area. So I think first I will hire some person who can watch their activity. After that, they will make a report. Then I will take action of that kind of employee.
Yes, very thoughtful of you. Yes.
We can give all the facilities, but in India, I have seen there are corruption on a high level.
Too much of corruption everywhere. See, a close
Yes.
by a place, there's a close by government hospital close to my house, and it is in such a pitiable condition.
Yes.
All the cows, so many cows are in the hospital. They are sitting here and there, and dogs are, stray dogs are roaming here and there. And that is the site of a government hospital over here in Lucknow.
And in India, if you have good money for your treatment, nobody want to go in government hospital because they all are aware of the behavior of the doctors, attendants, nurses, and all the staffs. Nobody wants.
Yeah, nobody wants to go. But the poor persons, no, they can't afford so much of money. So they go to the for the treatment to the government hospitals. And
But
even
they
the
are
government
treating
India,
very badly. They are treating
yeah,
very badly.
yeah, though they charge very cheap. The cost is
Yes.
very cheap, for the patient. But still, I think at least nobody should rely on the medicine what they give.
Yes.
In my opinion, I'll never rely on the government hospitals medicines. So
Yes. And when you go for like medicine in some counter in government hospital, always all the medicine are stock out. I have seen.
every time, yeah. So that is
Yes.
what I'm saying. If generic shops are all over there in the town, no. So for everybody, like even the poor will have a good facility to have the medicines from the stores, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So first I will hire those kind of person who can regulate all these things.
Of course, this is a very nice, thought of yours. Yeah. So
Because
everybody should have a person
all
in, yeah.
facility, but they are not using these facilities wisely.
Of course.
They, sometimes they are selling the medicine. You can say black marketing they are doing.
Of course, see, at the corona time, what happened? The medicines were so costly. And if
Yes.
the patient is dying, if the patient, somebody is saying that a relative is dying or somebody is dying, so by anyhow, we arranged to have the medicine, those injections. So they took the advantage of that spreading of the corona. The doctors actually, yeah.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
I think every person has right to get a good services. But I have seen in India, no want to go in the government hospital.
Of course, nobody wants to go, right?
But all the staffs are taking a good, handsome salary.
Yeah, they are taking and they're having so secure job, for their life.
Yes. And
Yeah.
sometimes I have seen some government hospital doctors are practicing outside also. So I think it should be banned.
Yeah. Secretly, they are doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Secretly they are doing their practice also. So I think it should be banned.
Yeah, but there's no check on these kind of things. Now, what to say?
That's why I'm saying now I should hire some person. They can watch all the employees.
I really, I don't know, like this point of yours. It should be done, to check all over the city, all over the country, what's happening with the hospitals
Yes.
and doctors and medicines.
We authorize some persons who can watch these activities. If they are not performing their services in a good way, then we should take an action.
Of course, yeah. So many patients die, just devoid of the facilities in the hospital.
Hmm.
So they are at the risk of their, they risk their lives, But doctors and so many, actually sometimes I think what kind of degree the doctors are holding. Sometimes they just, the case itna bigad jata hai, sometimes, the patient almost dies. So that is a
Hospitals
doctor.
I have seen, they're very dirty,
Sorry?
very dirty. Hospitals are very dirty, government hospitals.
Yeah, of course. And actually what? Patients, the patients actually want to stay at the home only. They don't want to go to the hospital. Because I've seen many patients telling that no, don't send me to the hospital. I'll die over there. I've had
Yeah.
many patients say, I want to be at home. Please don't take me to the hospital. Because there, if you send me to the hospital, it's bound to that I will die.
Have you ever seen burn unit?
Sorry?
Burn unit where they kept the, who are facing some burning problem, like
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
burn from, sometime kerosene oil, but right now kerosene is not available. Some other things also. Have you ever seen in the government hospital? I have seen. I have seen in that area. I think it would be very clean, because if in burn unit it is mandatory. It should be very clean. Otherwise, their body can easily infected.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
But I have seen so many mosquitoes and flies also.
Of course, yeah. I know strictly hygiene should be maintained over, especially with those in the burn cases. I've
Yes.
heard that. Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not.
Health minister can give all the all the things, all the amenities, but the staff is sometimes they are very corrupt. They are not using all the amenities in a good way. They are just
Right.
their pockets with the money.
Of course, yeah. So a lot of
Yes.
corruption. What you say is that there is so much of corruption, in the hospital and
Yes.
everywhere, I think. So
Yes. And if I talk about like village area, I will establish some dispensary also,
very necessary. Yeah, very necessary.
and I will recruit some female staff also.
Especially, yeah, it's very, very necessary actually in the villages. Because I've
Yes.
seen in my village, is near Allahabad. So in my village, there is not such good facility of the hospital. If somebody wants to go to the hospital, like in some emergency case they are having, then they have to travel like 10 kilometers, from that place to the hospital. So 10
Yes.
kilometers, the patient is dying, and that is an emergency case. Just imagine 10 kilometers will be, at that time, it looks so far.
Yes. It is very
Yeah.
common in India. Mostly the good reputed hospitals are very far from the village. So I
Yeah,
think we can establish some good hospitals nearby the villages.
yeah. Actually, in the villages also, there should be at least good hospital in every village.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And I think all the medicines, most of the medicines are very, expensive. And healthcare units are very expensive in India.
Of course,
So,
very expensive. Yeah. But
yes.
nowadays, at least medicines, the people, actually the poor people. Actually, there are some, generic stores around the country, I must say. So all this facility is very good, actually for the poor people. They can have medicines from there at a cheaper cost. But
And
not,
I will
not,
some
yeah.
for private hospitals also.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
But there, sometimes they are charging very high.
Yeah. Yeah. You're true.
Yes.
Yeah. They charge very
It's
high
only
sometimes.
1 day. They will make a very big bill for you, that you have used this thing, this thing, this thing. That's it.
And what I detest most is the thing. Suppose a patient is in emergency, somebody is having an emergency case, and they rush to the hospital. They rush to the hospital, and there will be a what to say, counter order. You have to pay the amount there and there only. Then they will admit your patient.
Yes. They
Yeah.
are, the amount, and after that they are admitted your patient.
Just I hate these kind of things. You know, I detest very badly. The patient should first be admitted in the hospital. The patient has come to the hospital and he knows very well that in the hospital he has to pay some amount, and he will pay, of course, by any means. You know, so they should first get him admitted to the hospital and then charge him. You know.
Yes.
So, and
In the
sometimes
past, I have seen, like if somebody is injured in an accident and some other cases also. First, they are saying first it is a police case, and after that they are going to treat. But now I think it is changed. This law is changed, I think.
yeah. In accidental cases, almost nobody touches. Yeah.
Yes. So I think there are so many works for the health minister, and it is very, you can say, challenging job.
Yeah, challenging job. Yeah. If they are fair to their job, if they are diligent with the work, what they do in the hospital. So I think there will be no such problem anywhere. And of course, they should be, because everybody, most of the patient and person these days, they don't trust the doctors too. And the doctors know they must put a lot of trust with the patients also. Because I think this is very bad because the patient or in every houses we go to the hospital, we never trust the doctors. Yeah,
Yes.
that is a yeah.
Because some
Doctors are
cases we have seen.
yeah,
Some cases we have seen.
many cases, many cases even I have seen. Yeah,
That's why I'm saying there should be a strict laws,
yeah.
because it's a subject of health. So I think we should make some strict rules, strict laws.
Yes, of course, of course.
If they are not doing their work honestly, I think they should, health minister should take an action. But in India,
Yeah,
when you are like somebody making a video of a doctor, that time he is going viral, and after that they are taking the action. If nobody
yeah,
is making any
yeah.
video, nobody know, they will never take any action.
Absolutely. After that, they
Yes.
will take action. Yeah. So what's the
Yes.
need? After correct.
It means if somebody is ill or any bad situation, then you should make a video, and after that you should post. After that, all the person will say, watching. Then the government will take action that you should treat that patient in a well manner.
When the case goes bad and it goes viral, after that they'll be,
And
they'll be
I
alert.
think it is stopped in India. First, you should do a good work in your with your patient, and you should
Right,
give your good service.
right.
So I think in India there should be some strict laws,
Of course, there should be, yeah. But
because
in other countries, in the
because
yeah,
community, but in India, you can say corruption in very large amount.
yeah. But I think not in the other states like US and UK. I think there is not that much of corruption as we are facing here in India.
Hospitals. Have you ever seen USA hospitals?
No,
Government hospital.
I've never been there actually.
When you watch government hospital, USA government hospital, you will feel that it is just like Apollo. Not Apollo, far better than Apollo, you can say.
Okay.
But in India, when we talk about government hospital, you can watch in the government hospital cows, dogs, all are roaming here and there.
Very pitiable kind on the grasses and the weeds and what to say that it's jungle. It looks like a jungle over there. Nobody's there to care the gardens and maintain the gardens over there. It's looking so
It's a
bad.
pathetic condition. Very pathetic
Yeah,
condition.
absolutely, yeah. Of course. It looks like a forest, not a hospital. That which is close to my house. Yes.
Yeah.
So
One
Tanya,
day I was watching a TV. That time I see the USA government hospital. I was totally surprised after watching that scene.
yeah, it sounds so good not to hear about such places actually.
So I think now we have discussed a lot and we should wrap up this
Yeah.
session.
So I will wind up now. And it was really very interesting. Very interesting topic we discussed today. And initially I was thinking, oh, what should I, maybe I would be able to speak or not. But yeah, we went good, yeah. Anyhow, maintain it.
I really love to talk on random topics.
Yeah, again, actually I love the way you come on this conversation. I messaged you also that you are so good, so that's why every time I want to connect with you. Okay?
Okay, please off the recording. Off the recording.
Yeah.
You are not visible.
Yeah,
Your
I know I'm not. Yeah, I know I'm not visible. Yeah. Every time, these things happen daily. Yeah. I
recording
think,
is not on.
yeah. But I don't, I try to, close the recording, but it was going on. Doesn't matter. Oh my God. Yes, Tanya, I am audible to you, no?
Okay, wait, I'm disconnecting the call and after I'm making a call you again. Okay, wait.